Hello everyone and welcome back to the FRC Historian. Today I'll be making a video about one of these FRC eras. I did get a response. This is a really good one. This is one of the first teams I think of when I think of a team who both has set an era in their region as well as the world. This team undoubtedly is Team 195, the Cyberknights, a team who has done great throughout their history, however has been doing phenomenal for the past few years. I would say that their era would start in 2016 when they first made it to Einstein consistently. Of course, they won their 2006 division. However, I'd say 2016 is when they really start their era, per se, on the world stage. As you know, they are a four-time district championship champion, with 2015, 16, 17, and 18 winning all of them. To compare, in the First Michigan District, both teams, Hot and Los Guerrillas, have each won 4, yet not back-to-back. Of all of them, they've only not won one of them, and have done consistently well with rankings of second, and third in their district. A very high average in their district system, and now let's go on a little bit onto their world reign. Why I'd say they have both a regional and a world is because they have been phenomenal in the world as well. In 2016, in their division, they were ranked first, and as you know, if you didn't know anyway, they actually scored the highest score on Einstein, and if you take away penalties, they actually tied the world high score. They got 255 in their Einstein match, getting only 5 penalty points. World high score was 275, scored by the eventual winning Carver Division Alliance, with Beachbots as that captain. They were both able to score 250, however, this score was on Einstein, and they were able to make it to the semifinals of Einstein with the 8 divisions. However, unfortunately for them, they were taken out in the semifinals of Einstein. Their 2016 season went very well up until this, where they actually won a banner at every competition they went to. They won the New England District Mass Dartmouth event. Then they actually, as a rank 4 captain, upsetting their way and winning in the finals, went to Hartford, ranked first, where they would here win yet again, go on to the New England District Championship. They would rank 11th, and one thing that's been consistent throughout their history is that they'll actually rank lower and then get picked up by a higher number alliance and then win. This didn't work out as well this past year. However, for the years past, this has worked out very well, and they've won 4 district championships, mostly with this avail. This year in 2016 was indeed the Galileo division. It was them, 987, 1197, and then their backup bot was Team 1065. This alliance was very powerful, as I said, made it to the Einstein field, where they were sadly taken out by the alliance captain by 2056, the Tesla division that would go on to be the eventual world finalists. If you want to know how they did in 2017, look no further. Pretty similar to their past one. However, here it wasn't as good as the 2016 season. They were able to win a district, that being the Hartford District event, as well as the New England District Championship, here ranking 3rd, winning this district championship with the Aluminum Falcons in 1073. Then they would go on to the Carson Division, where they'd actually become division finalists. This was a division that I've talked about before. This was the one won by the Neutrons. This was a Scorched Earth division. They were part of the Number 5th Alliance. They put up one heck of a fight, a very powerful one, only losing by 5 points in the first finals match. They had an incredibly powerful alliance. They went up against 125, who they'd beaten in the district championship, and unfortunately lost to them. An alliance that really could have made it to the Einstein field, and had there not been a Scorched, them in 125 could have made an amazing alliance, and I feel one that could have done even better than 125's alliance did in real time. Let's go on to their 2018 season. This is the one where I really started to notice them. They had a really good robot this year, as well as some really good alliances, their robot name being the Dark Knight. Here, they had a very similar showing to their 2016 season, with their Southern Connecticut event. Here, they would win. They would actually captain the number 2 alliance and upset the finals, winning their first event, going on to Hartford, where they would rank first, go undefeated 18-0 at this event. They would win this event as well. Then they would go on to the New England District Championship, ranking first. Here, they would team up with 319 and 5846, and they would win the district championship, only losing 1 qualification match. On to the Curie division, they would rank second, and they'd be picked up by the number 1 team, 3707, the Brighton Techno Dogs. Them alongside Team 333, the Megalodons, and Team 70 More Martians. This alliance would go on to win their division, as you know. and then they would go on to the Einstein Field. They would go 3-2, going toe-to-toe, losing to Daly, beating the eventual world finalist Carson, beating Darwin, going on to beat the Alliance captained by Trisonics, that being Archimedes, and then unfortunately losing by 40 points to the OP Alliance Tesla, going 3-2 on Einstein, a very professional showing, almost making Einstein only getting out by match points. Finally onto the 2019 season. Although they did not win their district championship, they did do something incredibly commendable that we really have to give them credit for. This year they would win 6 banners, joining a very exclusive clubs of teams who've won 6 banners in a single year, and had they won the district championship, they would have tied to Symbotics for the 7 in 1 year that they had won in 2008. Here they would win the Central New York Regional with Shaker at 395. They would go on to the New England District West event, where they would win this as well. They go on to the Hartford event, where they would win this as well as winning the Chairman's Award. Then they would go on to the New England District Championship, where they would win Chairman's. They would be ranked 8th, team up with teams 319 and 3467, and get out in the semifinals. Onto the Curie Division, they would rank 5th. As you know, they would captain the number 4 Alliance, and them alongside some very powerful partners. It would be them, the Robo Jackets, 1073, a tremendous defense spot, and 230. All 4 of them would go on to win both their quarterfinals, going to the semis where they would go to 3, and best in upset, a very powerful alliance. The dynamic duo themselves, Symbotics OP, 4296 and 107, moving on to the finals where they would best an alliance captained by Strike Force. Then the High Rollers, 1756 and 2607, to move on to the Einstein Field. Here they would be in a similar position to years before, going 3-2 on the Einstein Fields, actually being the only alliance to best the Tesla division. That alliance going 2-1-2. The only team to beat them would be this alliance. Both world champion and finalists would tie against them, and they would win the other 2 matches. Unfortunately, though, since they didn't tie with another team, they would go on to the finals and go up, leaving it all on the field, going 3-2. I really believe that this is a team who can win the World Championship soon. They've really showed that they have what it takes. Past few years, they've been very close. They've done very well. And I'm very much looking forward to how they do in the next few years. In 2006, they made it to the Einstein Finals as part of their division. Do I feel they can do it again? Absolutely. Then they would team up with teams 25 and 968. I believe they can do it again. Do I know who they win with? No, but I do know that in 2020, I believe they do have a chance. And I also believe that they do have a chance of winning another district championship. If you did not know, no team has ever won more than 4 district championships, with, like I said, Hot and Las Gorillas each winning 4 each. They've won 4. I don't think any other team has ever won more than 4, so they can break that record of district championships and potentially win a world championship. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know of any ideas for arrows that you have down in the comments below or in the forum I've attached, and I will cover them soon. Thank you for watching, and this has been the FRC Historian.